Another day, another big war with China, apparently. China really wants Russian tribute, and I think it's hilarious because Russia is an absolute behemoth, and it's not going to happen. Like, Celestial Empire is beefy, but, like, you're invading Russia. Like, what do you expect? You're going to siege down a bunch of 3-dev provinces out here in the woods. I don't know. Either way, guys, welcome back to Ante Bellum. We are East Rome, but not for long, because I owe you guys a button push here. Obviously, we have to be at peace for this, so we're going to do that. And then I was taking a look through here, and guys, I'll be honest with you, we're probably not going to go all the way up and conquer all of this, just because you know how it works. It's all just a bunch of rinse and repeat, and we have a big coalition. We could continue, but I think we are going to wrap this campaign up. I don't know if we're going to do it today, but within the next couple of episodes, and we are going to move on to some Hellenic Nicaea, because, guys, we need some Hellenic Nicaea in our lives. I don't know about you, but I know I certainly need some Hellenic Nicaea in my life. And that will be the next campaign after this. So if you didn't already know, stay tuned for that, because I am excited for it. Now let's make sure we have merchants from every node here. Gulf of Aden. All right. So this is not my land here. Yeah, okay. Adal has been throwing me off with their color. Let's see here. This is level 2s. How far off are we from this? It's pretty close, actually. Let's see here. I suppose we could just add every province down here, and that will give us a little bit of bonuses from that as well. Let's also build that. Let's see, is that going to be enough for us? Very close. Very close, actually. Build a couple of these buildings down here, and make sure if there's churches, you get rid of those, replace them with this. If there is a... Right, let's go ahead and dev you up a couple times and build that. That should give us... That should get us what we're looking for down here. Obviously, we could conquer a little bit more land down there, but nah. I'm pretty much over the conquest in this run. People are joining my coalition. I don't care. I do not care at all. We're a little overextended, but not enough for me to need to worry. We have some armies down here that need to be brought up, and they shall. But yeah, I really do hope you guys have been enjoying the campaign, because I have been having an absolute heck of a time. I'll lose the trade efficiency. Generally, I wouldn't want to do that, but I refuse to lose the statists being in power, or the monarchists being in power, rather. The walls of roads, national garrison growth. Yeah, so I'm just, you know, we're just shopping around looking for anything that might be useful. I like to check from time to time to make sure I didn't miss something. Jerusalem's already upgraded Petra. We can't do hostile fleet attrition. This is hostile. This is owned in province, or in area. So this would give us... yeah, I don't think we need wooden wall. We already basically have naval hegemony, so seems a little redundant, to be honest with you. So yeah, I didn't realize that in this mod, Parmy made it so universities require development. So let's build up our roads with our auto clicker. If you guys haven't invested in an auto clicker, I use the auto clicker by Shocker, I think it's called, or something like that. It's free. I say invested, but it's actually free. So great game changer, especially for late game EU4. So now we just need to get out of this war with these guys. I don't care. AI Russia is like, they just don't mess around. Yeah, I don't have to do anything in this war. I have nothing to do with it, honestly. I suppose we could... let's see here. Are these buildings almost done? They are done. Still don't get a merchant from it. It's got to be so close. Yeah, okay. We can invest into that. We still won't get any of that. So what we can do is we can steer with you guys now. And that'll make us a little bit of extra money. 727 up to like 728 apparently. Right, because it's all steering through there anyways. But what that means now is that we can build a bunch of these manufactories over here. And they will all steer into Genoa. And so the more you have, the more that steers. And obviously we want to get them built up over here as well, because Ragusa is for the most part heading into our node. There's still quite a bit of trade power that is not. These guys are over here taking naval attrition. Let's have you guys build up to like, oh, I don't know, a couple. What's our naval force limit? We have plenty extra. Might as well go with a clean 200, right? I'd like to see somebody run into that fleet, trade fleet, huh? That'd be pretty nuts. Hey, look at that. Exactly the right amount. That's good. Not bad at all. And we're finishing up our cores here. Let's core those ones up as well because they were being converted. But yes, we're going to start our continue our culture conversions in a moment. So state governance gives a little bit of years of separatism, which is nice. Celestial Empire has accepted peace with these boys. Oh no. Like how they've taken Ryzan. Oh no. What are you guys doing? China marched men all the way into Russia. They're actually going to win. That's really funny. I'm going to peace out. I don't care about this war literally at all. And if you don't know, if you just wait for them to flip to low enthusiasm, you can white peace them generally. And as long as it's been at least a year, it's not considered a loss for you. So you don't lose any, you don't get any issues with Defender of the Faith. So that's super, super funny. I'm really happy that happened. All right, let's just continue to invest in the trade companies. At this point, it's a little bit redundant. We don't need the money. We have unlimited money, but you know, you don't do things in this game generally because you need to. You do it because you want to, at least in the late game. Late game, you definitely set your own rules. You know, sometimes people like to blob. Sometimes people like to, you know, reach certain crazy exploits or reach certain borders. I like to do a little bit of both, you know. Obviously, I want to make sure I'm keeping it entertaining for you guys. So that's why we're doing what we're doing here. Now we have plenty of crown land. Let's go ahead and yoink that. And then use that money to build some more manufactories. Why not, you know? Does it say how long? It's 60 months. Okay. I didn't know if I had any modifiers or not. But yeah, and you just keep on pumping them in here. And be mindful not to build them in this trade node. But how funny is that I've had these boys as our vassals for literally so long. And we just like forgot about them. All right, there you go. White peace. AI is so insufferably dumb. All right, either way, we are now Imperium Romanum. Dun, 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 dun. Also, I forgot to do this. Imperialism! So shout out Ravon. I got a comment about that. So I don't actually know if Rome has new ideas in Ante Bellum. So let's take them and just see here. So I think this is vanilla. I'm almost positive this is vanilla, actually. Maybe. I think this flag is new, though, right? Is that a new flag, part of me? Either way, I'm cool with it. People leaving our coalition like, oh, actually, I don't want to be in a coalition against Rome. All right, let's see here. The Enlightenment is here, and I did not spawn it. Classic. My truce with these guys is over, so we can start... wait a minute. Did I already pull a bunch of land out of the HRE? I am very confused. Did it just pull it out automatically after a certain amount of time? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how that just happened there. We need governing cap, and you know what? We'll just take it. We'll take all 3 techs there. Being ahead of time will be yet nice. I will add all of you, and all of you. And that will get us a ton of more money. Take a look at this. Invest in you guys. That will take us from 660, which is really high for some reason. 7 or really low. How did my income fluctuate like that? I don't know. That's weird. Either way, this is all in the trade company now, so we can upgrade each and every one of these guys. This one we can upgrade to level 3. This one's already level 3. This one can be upgraded to level 3 as well if we wanted it to. But it's good to have more trade power here because what it does is it propagates more trade power upstream. You can see how much trade power we have here. Perhaps it would be best to invest in a couple of over here Get that upgraded a little bit, get a little more trade power in this node, because obviously we're struggling with trade power in this node. We have plenty, but AI is just absolutely relentless in their attempts to steal my trade power. Oh, wait a minute. We got some new names here. New province names. Let's take a look here. What has been changed? Constantinople is still Constantinople. Oh, shoot, man. I don't remember Macedonia. I think this was Thessaloniki, right? But yeah, now you can take a look at the culture map mode, and you see we are now Roman culture, which also means as long as you're ahead of time, you can very easily invest in all this. And now all those cultures will be converted into Roman culture. And this is why I waited, was because I think, does Roman have culture conversion? It does not. That'd be cooler if they did. You know, the whole like cultural assimilation of the Roman Empire and all that. But now you can see we're going to be making plenty more shipbuilding time and ship costs. So ship cost is nice. But here we go. We're just making more and more money. And let's go ahead and spend some of that. I guess I can lose a little bit of admin. That's fine. Let's rival China. China. And go ahead. Oh, wait, we have a truce with them. That's fine. So yeah, forming the Roman Empire didn't give us anything particular. We still have the same mission tree. Yeah. Army tradition of at least 100. That's going to be a little tough because you need, well, I guess I could get it instantaneously here. But I don't think we're going to ever be able to get an army of 350. Oh, just kidding. No, I'm totally joking. We can do that. So let's build you there. And then let's get a couple more infantry. And these will be our like our garrisons, I guess. And so that requires, yep, we just need to have the largest army in the world. So as soon as we get up to, let's see here. So we have what we need here. So it looks like we do not have the largest army in the world. You can go to military for this one, for army. Oh, shoot. Celestial Empire's at 430. You guys are tripping. Celestial Empire's tripping. How much do they have? 430. I got to go over force limit for this? Goodness gracious. I'm going to say worth. There we go. They're not even at their force limit. That's crazy, bro. I mean, granted, we could build buildings super easy for it, but that's nuts. We just need to let these boys start popping out of the ground. Talk about mobilizing your oh my gosh, mobilizing your economy here. All right. I mean, it's not going to hurt us. We can go like 100,000 over our limit with no penalty. It's just a matter of actually doing it. Okay. So we have this one, and now remember this. We had our wait, split the Roman Empire title. Army. Country name will change to East Rome. Country changes to Byzantium. Interesting. Army, fix your mod, dude. Unplayable. So we no longer have... That's unfortunate that we cannot anymore... the thing. Hit the button to... what is it called? Triumph. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't click the one for the Triumph in Italy, right? Well, if that's the case, it looks like we need to go to war. So these guys are in a coalition against me, but not that many people are. So I suppose we'll attack them. We'll go for imperialism. These guys, we will split them off and have them come on over here and over here. Let's have you guys head over here and over here. These little one stacks just need to get consolidated. I don't actually really plan to use them for anything. Andalusia no longer a valid rival. Incredible. Also, make sure that you're, you know, you're using your extra money here to invest. Invest into these ones as well. Helps you steer more money. So that will go from up to 780, which means I make more money that I can then invest into more things to make more money, to invest into more things to make more money. And you just get this giant, beautiful cycle. Half off trader. Already have one. He's only 37 as well. So I guess I'll just take the trade power. Why not? We need more trade power. We don't have enough. All right, let's have you guys here grouped up over here. Let's have them hang out in Tunis. Have you guys hang out over here. Let's have you guys hang out like in Baghdad. You guys can hang out in Macedonia. Let's get these guys off my fort here. Hope I never drank any. Wipe them out. Destroy them all. Yeah, that's what I thought, idiots. What you doing? Also, isn't the Roman Empire such a nice color? Beautiful color. Beautiful, beautiful. And then... Okay, we don't really need a lot of trade power, do we? We could make so much more money if we came over this way. I just can't be asked. Afghanistan is literally enormous. Hilarious. We'll use this one. This one gives 0.3 local goods produced in every province in a trade company. So pretty useful if you have a large trade companies. And that will go from 818 to 832. And just like that, we are now making like 150 ducats more than we were a couple of days ago in the game. So safe to say we're making it happen. Now, let's see here. Let's get this entire army over here. We're making so much manpower that the attrition is negligible, to be honest with you. Extra prestige or extra 10% discipline is literally insane. Look at this. I have 135% discipline, bro. But I can't win a dang siege over here, apparently. All right, Carniola, you will be pieced out separately. I can't force religion on them. Oh, they already are brothers in the faith. Very good. All right, Carniola. Let's have you do as much as you can here. There you go. Let's have you guys attach a general. Let's get you guys roll a new general. Have you guys come over this way. My vassals will handle all this over here. Oh, this is relations. I thought that was my coalition for a moment. This is our coalition. That would have been nutty. How in the world has this siege been going on for so long? Let's just win that siege, please. Let's get you guys out of here. Oh no, people are joining my coalition. Whatever will I do? All right, very good. I'm also curious if Parmi is behind all these renamings. Acque sextie. I don't speak Latin, so you can correct me if you want, but I don't really care. What? They had some event spawned rebels by the looks of it. All I needed is this capital, really. Let's get a new general on here. Let's turn that music down just a little bit. As much as I love it, it is a little bit loud. Let's have you guys come on over here. Vistulans. I assume this is their return province, so they won't even be able to leave. And that's how you wipe an enemy. You suck. And I will piece you out. You will break off any useful alliance. Carniola, yes. Yeah, that's fine. Basically, anytime I attack into the empire, I'd rather Carniola not call in like everybody and their cousin. It's just annoying. It just gets old really quickly. Let's have you guys get carpet siege down over here. Bunch of people in this war. Now I'll take everything I have claims on. Okay. Now Lombardy's in this war as well, because they were in the coalition against me. Let's see what kind of mission we're looking at here. So, oh my gosh, man. I need an even bigger army now. How's the army tradition? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna even be able to get it, man. We're over our limit, and we're still having some issues with it. Let's have you guys head up this way. Everybody get siege down. And it's only 45 war score to basically full annex the guy. So that's pretty sweet. Let's have you guys head over here. All right. But yeah, late game EU4s can be quite annoying when it comes to the conquest because it's very much just rinse and repeat. It's repetitive because there's a lot of this sort of, I have been defeated, but I will still not surrender because reasons, you know? It's like, but why? Why though? Look, I'm only on 18% because there's so many large nations in this one. Yeah, I don't know. I do think we'll probably call the campaign here today, but I want to finish up this war. So it might be a little bit of a longer episode. I'm sure you guys don't mind that, especially since it's been such a good campaign. I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm just ready to move on to the next thing, right? I think many people could get behind that idea. And I hope you guys are ready for some Hellenic Nicaea, because we're definitely going to be reforming the Hellenic Empire in Byzantium. And I'm also curious what kind of stuff you guys would like to see for a follow-up campaign for vanilla, because we should probably get a little bit of vanilla going, right? Let's have you guys head over this way. Just group them up, group them up. There you go. These guys are down here. Who cares? Not me. These guys are on high enthusiasm. Feeling good. These guys want to come in here into my lands. We're finishing up a bunch of these manufactories. Look at this, 900 in one episode. We've gone up about 300 ducats a month in income. That's pretty good, right? I won't snub that. Yeah, coalition members are annoying. Scandinavia is probably giving a crazy amount of enthusiasm because Scandinavia is massive. Yeah, 40,000 men strong. Huh. I mean, I could do something about them, but I kind of don't want to either. Kind of just want them to rot. Come on over here. V to deselect, by the way. Okay. Man, these good forts that we built up. And I'm losing battles over here. Of course I am. Let's have you march around as well. Let's have you guys grouped up over here. Kill these mercs, or these I don't even know what you call them. Condot. Some religious zealots. Where'd you go? Here they are. Might as well suppress some rebels over here that we apparently have. I don't know why. All right, very good. And just like that. Now we could take a little bit more land over here if we wanted to, but I can't be asked. So let's go ahead and pour up the rest. And there you go. We'll suppress with you guys. There you go. Now, if I were to continue this, which to be clear, we're not. We're calling the campaign here. But what you would do is you would finish up Iberia. You would finish up Francia, which means we'd have to turn on our ally. Yep, our ally here, Albion. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen the 1.7 release trailer for Ante Bellum, check it out. It's really cool. It's going to be on the British Isles. And I'm going to be doing a fun little contribution. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there is a little bit of... I will give a couple of tips, like teasers here. It is something involving an Imperium. All right? You can be the Emperor of Mankind. But that's all I'm going to say. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the campaign. Let's take a look here at a couple of these buttons here. So States General, it's just overpowered. I really am a big fan of it. Finisher guy is okay, I guess, whatever. But Max Absolutism, easy peasy. Lots of modifiers, easy peasy. Diplomatically, we are allied to Albion. We have a coalition, and we've had a coalition for a long time. That's just kind of the nature of playing wide, especially in Europe, where there's a lot of development, and it's very easy to get a coalition. Economy is incredibly strong. We're almost netting 1,000 ducats a month. Now, the general rule of thumb is you want your expenses to be, or you want your income to be roughly 50% of your total income. That's like a goal to shoot for early on in the game, at least. We are making almost 2/3, 66% roughly. So very, very strong. Army maintenance is our big thing, and we're over our limit, which is, or maybe we're not over our limit anymore. But yeah, you can see here, we are really strong. Moving our trade center over here, like obviously we're still losing quite a bit up this way. Like if we were steering this over here, we'd be making like an extra 60 ducats a month, right? And like there's 18 ducats going over here, or that's local, but plenty of money that is still left on the table that if you really wanted to like min-max and try to, because if you collected land up here, you would get more trade power propagated upstream, and you would be able to stop that. Trade is complicated. A lot of people have a lot of questions about trade. We are 14 years ahead of time on all techs and still able to take them if we wanted to. We are Roman Empire. We have Roman ideas. We started religious, quality, influence, professional, trade, state governance. These two are unique to Ante Bellum. They're both pretty strong. Admittedly, I didn't drill very much, and I never really do because I'm lazy and I always forget about it. So no reason. I get a lot of questions. People say like, why don't you do this? To be honest with you, a lot of the times I just forget. And, you know, it is what it is. But this mission tree, beautiful, super fleshed out. There's great progression. There's a couple that I feel maybe are a little overtuned, like this one here. Maybe that army profession, or no, not this one. This one here, maybe army tradition should be like 90. Because it's pretty impossible to get that. The rest is pretty reasonable, but yeah, war exhaustion for the rest of the game is pretty good though, and you get army tradition whenever you recruit generals, so that's nice. But yes, so then we come down here. Yeah, this is just expand up this way. This is colonize, which we're not doing that. This is expand this way. This is expand this way. This is expand this way, and the final thing is to overthrow the Carolingians, which we would get Diplorep for a bunch of time, and then we would get some claims up there on, what's the word? England. If we complete this mission while the Holy Roman Empire has been dismantled, we will also receive Diplorep for the rest of the game, Bane the False Emperor. So that's pretty crazy. And then Imperial Restoration, which is basically to have all of that up there. And that will give you absolutism, all power cost to the death of your leader. And then every owned province gets Pax Romana -3 for the rest of the game. Crazy. This one over here will give fort maintenance for the rest of the game as well. So all kinds of really great late game buffs. But lads, I had a ton of fun with this. I hope you enjoyed as well. We finished with triple the development of basically anybody in the world, which is crazy. But yes, if you enjoyed, make sure you please let me know. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how you felt about it. And if you're excited to see some Hellenic Nicaea, because it's going to be fun. Similar start to Byzantium over here. Similar situation. Legacy of Seljuk is an absolute ace update, and I love it. Ante Bellum is crazy. Parmy, you are a legend, and I love you. Full homo, bro. Either way, let's take a look at the timeline here. We started as Byzantium. Now, we opened up with a full annexing of Nicaea, if I recall. There we go. Very good. And then I think we were allied to these guys or something like that. They got attacked, if I recall, and then they got like full annexed. We had our first war with Bulgaria to reclaim some land, and then Epirus took some land up here. And, you know, obviously it was a little bit of a slow start because you're poor early on. The Zengids... And I believe we like full annex these guys at some point. Epirus, yes, very good. Huge conquest. This was around the time we had our first war with the Nizrids, I believe. Man, big war with Bulgaria. We like took a bunch of the important land within the Constantinople node. Yep, this was around the time we had our first war with these guys. We managed to piece them out for taking land. They attacked us, remember? We integrated these guys, annexed these guys. I believe this was around the time we had our second war with the Nizrids. And then let me see here. I think we annexed the Seljuks pretty quickly here. And meanwhile, we're just Serbia's a vassal, Wallachia is a vassal, Moldavia is a vassal at this point, I believe. Yep, there you go. Wallachia got a huge chunk out of those guys. Croatia ate a bunch of Serbia. We vassalized Serbia, took a bunch of land from them. Around this time, we had another war. I think we attacked the Nizrids this time, and we were able to piece these guys out separately, took a big chunk out of the Nizrids with the help of Persia, if I recall correctly. Borders looking very pretty at this point. And then Serbia gets annexed pretty soon here, if I recall correctly. But here you go, a little bit of land over here. And then around this time, I believe we attacked them again. Syria was a vassal that we had released, and we reconquered a bunch of clay for them. And around this time, we got into Sicily, if I recall correctly as well. Annexed them, annexed a bunch of QQ. Look at those borders. See, we always try to keep those pretty borders. We annexed those guys, annexed Basra. Now we're starting to get the money flowing in here. Sicily, we finally landed. We got Venice, landed in Sicily. Sicily got ganged up on by a bunch of people, so we just had a really solid run at that. Then we had more land over here. We took Jerusalem and then all the way over to Alexandria. Basically, this was the part where the Nizrids were completely crushed because we did the double peace deal thing with Persia, where you give your ally all the land and let them 100% them. So they basically we bankrupted the Nizrids and they never came back from it. Byzantine Italy looking solid, starting to take as much as we can over here. Big war with the Nizrids to gobble them up. I don't actually know how to colonize these provinces, so I've gotten some comments asking about it. I don't actually really know how to do it. I think it's by decision, but I don't know. I can't be asked. I think you might need to go Expo ideas or something like that. But we finished with the Nizrids. We took all that clay there. And then meanwhile, we were trying to get some land over here. Soon we attacked Sicily and we full annex him, including Tunis. Or no, we didn't full annex them. Too much AE, I believe. Or too much of that. Big war with the Nizrids all the way down to Aden. This was going to help out even more with our trade. And then meanwhile, we turned on Persia and we basically full annexed Persia. Georgia was the March when we used them pretty loyally for a long time. Big growth over here. And this was around the time we attacked Tunis, which was our first war with Andalusia. We took Gibraltar. They attacked us pretty soon around this time. We absolutely crushed them, took their capital, developed Alhambra. And then around this time we attacked Tunis again, which called in Andalusia, and then we just kept on recycling the beatings that we were just laying on these guys. Francia got clapped by Andalusia, which generally you don't see that very often. Maybe you do, but I don't know. We didn't see it. I don't see it very often. But then we attacked. We had a big war with Andalusia, touched these borders up over here. Meanwhile, we're just jumping back and forth, annexing a little bit here, annexing a little bit here. This was around the time we attacked that giant coalition by accident, mind you. And then we took little provinces here and there. Finally, united the Iron Crown. Cleaned up our borders over here, touched them up. Big war against Andalusia, big war against Upper Burgundy to take a couple of provinces here, form the Roman Empire, and that is about it, right? But yes, as I said before, if you guys enjoyed the series, please make sure you leave a like on the video and leave a comment down below how you felt about it. And if you're looking forward to Hellenic Nicaea and what sort of vanilla stuff you'd like to see. If you have any achievements in mind that are not, just stupid stuff like 3 mountains or a 1 faith, because that's boring. Nobody wants to watch that except for 1% of people, which is fine. You're all entitled to want to see certain things, for sure. I mostly mean action-packed campaigns that are going to be fun for everybody. So we got to think of everybody, right? That's what I'm saying, boys. But I do make my content for you. So if you have not already joined the Discord and gotten involved on the community over there, you can do that. You can also join my subreddit. We do have some fun stuff, good memes going on over there. So if you have some fun memes, especially related to the channel or to any sort of the content, inside jokes, make sure you post them over on the subreddit r/Chewyshoot. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I tweet every once in a while over there. And if you want to support me, my Patreon is linked in the description below my videos. Patreon support really is the reason why I'm able to do what I do, making these videos for you guys full-time, every day, multiple videos. And follow me on my stream over at twitch.tv/Chewyshoot, because I do stream multiple days a week, and there's plenty of content you're missing out on if you're not following me over there. But that's all I got for you for today. This is Imperator Manuel Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later.